That number doesn't belong to them.
Doesn't belong to who?
To the judges. It belongs to the county, which is a private corporation. And how we know, now we're going to go to the next one. Los Angeles Superior Court Judges Association, non-filing.
I, Kenny McCormick, Registrar Recorder, Clerk of the County of Los Angeles of the State of California, do hereby certify the Los Angeles County Clerk's indices to fictitious business names have been searched and no record found of a filing under the name L.A. Superior Court Judges Association.
Right. Now I'm going to get
What's
in.
that cancel check?
I'm going to go back to that. Let me go slow.
Okay.
So what we have here, they've created a judges association that's supposed to be private, but it's never registered, and they use the EIN number of the county. Therefore, you've seen the IRS said that they've never had any correspondence. So this is how they've been able to get around taxes and use the EIN number of the county. Now, going back, you're going too fast for me. Okay, now we're going to go to the next question. And the next one is this. We're going to see the Family Court Services Special Fund. Just pay attention to what I'm showing you. Family Court Services Special Fund. Remember that name.
Wait a minute.
Family Court Services Special Fund. Family Court Services Special Fund.
Yep.
Family Court Services. Remember, Family Court Services Special Fund, Family Court Services. You got that, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to come back because this is important. Very important. Okay. We ask about Family Court Services, Family Court Services Special Fund, IRS. They've never registered.
Are they required to register?
Anytime you have an organization, you have to register. And you have to file taxes. So that's number one. So that's from the IRS, which you saw that with your own eyes. I'll come back. Going back. Here is the lawyer for the Los Angeles Superior Court Judges Association. He's saying, in fact, it is a private organization, Collins and Collins.
Oh, where? Where does he say that? Where?
Right here. I am the attorney representing the Los Angeles County Superior Court judges in response to your public inspection. So he just told you. And remember this name, people. Family Court, Superior Court Judges Miscellaneous Fund. Again, no filing. Miscellaneous Fund. Okay. Here it is, the association. We already had that one. Here it is. Family Court Services Special Fund. No filing. In the county. Okay, so now I'll go back to show you why this is all important. Okay, here is a check coming from the County Bar Association going to Family Court Services Special Fund. You see that? Family Court Services Special Fund.
Wait a minute. Why is this whited out?
Because I don't want people's names out there. The only thing you need is a check. Because I'm gonna validate this check. And you see,
a donation?
That's a donation, but that's not important. You remember 14753. Family Court Services Special Fund. Look at this one. Here's another one. The Bar Association. Family Court Services. Remember this check number. 15177 14753. 14753. And 15177. And the reason that's important is because when we got in touch with the auditor controller regarding these two checks, they never went into the Treasury. Right here, it says the Los Angeles Bar Association check.
If they didn't go into the Treasury, where did they go?
I'm going to show you. We're going to go back to those checks. What does it say here? Payable to the Judges Miscellaneous Expense Fund.
Okay. Payable to the Judges Miscellaneous Expense Fund.
Expense. And here's the other one. Same thing. I'll turn it here.
The back of the other check.
The back of the other check. And you just saw that it never went to the Treasury.
What is this
Okay,
miscellaneous defense?
I'm gonna it's not, it didn't say defense, expense fund. And again, that's why I'm going back here to show you, right here. So you already seen the Superior Court Judges Association is not registered. Family Court Services, nor Family Court Services Special Fund, none of those are registered. And we're going to go here, which is very important to show you. We're going to go here to show you the Superior Court Judges Miscellaneous Expense Fund. So I'll tell you exactly what's happening.
Explain this to me.
Basically, what we have here, we just had the Sturgeon's case. Attorney Fine went to jail. I was one of the persons who found out about the information regarding the judges and the extra pay. But there's something even more sinister going on other than the judges' pay. From the documents that you've just seen that I've shown you, what has happened here is this. The judges created an organization called the Los Angeles Superior Court Judges Association. They never registered as a nonprofit or a corporation. That was just the name that they called themselves. They were operating in the courthouse, 111 North Hill, room 119A, which happens to be the finance department. What they were doing, they had someone inside the finance office. So therefore, when they wanted checks to come through that would go to them, they would have them write Family Court Services or Children's, what is it? They had them called, they had it Children's Services Special Fund and Children's Services. So people would think that that's for the children. But actually, that was the cue to the person in the finance department to divert the checks over to the judges. So after they get these checks, I don't know if you saw this, but Mr. Wagner, here are the checks. This is the most important part. Going for cash. That's when they
checks for cash from the lawyer money.
No.
Judges miscellaneous expense fund.
Right. Go
Cash.
to right. Go to the other one. Before that. Before that.
Okay, I see the other one. Check 2324 miscellaneous expense fund. Judges. 118 North Hill Street, Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. And was that for cash or the jewelry store or the country club?
This one is cash.
Mm-hmm.
To a jewelry store.
To the jewelry store. So basically.
Goodman and Company, another $420.
Mm-hmm. So what we have here is this. They were using the EIN number of the county. That way they're never detected because county is a government.
Wow.
Their friend would, the friend would divert the money over to this miscellaneous fund, which you never saw that it's been registered either. And so we're talking about since 1962. So that can go into more money than just that extra pay. So in addition to the extra pay they're getting, they're able to set aside money that goes through our courthouse, launder it over there to them, and it's never detected. That's what you have going on here. And
wow.
Yeah. And so what has happened?
Dr. Moore, are you telling me that in addition to the $48,000 a year in paid monthly bribe money from the County of Los Angeles Corporation to the judges of Los Angeles County, in addition to that, they're getting all this extra little money for jewelry and whatnot on the side, and nothing's reported to the IRS because they're using a government county EIN number, and the IRS is not going to do anything about it?
Because the IRS doesn't know, because they're using that and they've never registered. And as a result, what has happened is that we're talking about since 1962. You see, what people have to understand, you have all kind of fines and fees and you're paying promotions. No one is keeping track of all that money. $1 million can come through there, but they may only turn over $500,000 to the auditor, and the others being misappropriated somewhere else, and you would never know.
So we need a county special grand jury from we the people, unconnected to the district attorney's office, a county grand jury made up of we the people to sit down, take evidence with a court reporter, and issue a true bill of indictment against the people in the accounting office in Los Angeles on Hill Street and the judges?
Well, maybe, but you have to realize that we'll never know the true amount because it's never been. How can you really know the true amount? We're talking about 1962.
So, yeah, we're talking 50 years of money being secretly spent and paid off to judges and no accounting, and nobody keeps an accounting.
And this is why the judges are so easy to do the things for the county, and the county is so easy to do things for them because what they've done, they've created themselves a web. I would just like to see that they do fair by the people that bring court cases before their courts. And this is what the problem is. So it's even more sinister